What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Spiritual vibration 608 back with another check-in, tapping in with everybody. What's good with it? It is your fairy godmother sitting down at the round table, calling all 144, all aboard. Come on in to this topic of discussion. Take your shoes off at the door, grab your bottles of water, get your strawberries, get your champagne, bring whatever it is you need to bring to the table to make you feel happy and comfortable. Um, I'm gonna touch on this subject, and I hope this is gonna be the last. You feel what I'm saying? Like I hope this is gonna be the last time that spirit bring this to my attention because it's been weighing on me all night. The Most High God told me to bring it to the forefront, so I am going to be obedient. And I hope this is the last time for a little while because I don't want to keep dwelling on this situation. But before I get into it, how is everybody doing? How is your day going? I'm hoping you're blessed. I'm hoping you're full of love and light. I'm hoping you're spreading love and light. I'm hoping you're studying your divine light and being divinely guided where you need to be in this path and this journey. All right. Sending you nothing but protective energy to surround you. I ask for your permission to tap into this beautiful, divine, gorgeous energy that you behold. Allow your spiritual team to assist me while I am channeling, and I call in my higher self, my spiritual team's assistance to bring forth this message. Now, y'all, so at this point, all right, but I have other. Oh, I had a big old fat dream, and it involves the 144. It really does. But right now, I'm gonna expound on this because the Most High God keep weighing it on me. He keep putting it on me. 144 on the timer. Um, so I have to be obedient and I have to do the work of my Heavenly Father. That's why I'm here. I'm not here for any other reason or purpose besides doing His will and what He commanded me and asked me to do before I got here, which is raise the elevate the frequency, bring forth love and light, bring forth His divine presence in this atmosphere. All right. So, all right, because He said there's a big difference between spiritual humbleness and spiritual egotism. I'm going to say that again. There is a difference between being spiritually meek and humble and being spiritual egotistical. Not narcissistic, but just being in their spiritual egotism. All right. Now, a lot of people have been attracting themselves to me. I'm going to say that. All right. Because of my light. But they have been coming. Like I've been attracting just a couple. It's under a handful. It's not a whole lot at all. It's not a whole lot. But I know it's because the Most High God would like for me to expound on this situation. And to continue to help people open up their mind, their eyes, their ears, their hearts. Because people run around here saying that their heart space is open, but they really not. They're not 100% open. All right. So with that being said, I'm here as a true divine leader. All right. That is my role. I am here to be a true, let me put emphasis on true, a true divine leader. All right. And with that being said, I have to stand in my divinity as best as I can. Doesn't mean that I'm perfect. Doesn't mean that you're perfect. Doesn't mean that we're perfect because we're working our way towards perfection. That's what we're doing. We endure to the end. So what we're doing is we're working on ourselves every day. You know what I'm saying? To change and transform. Like it's going to be a challenge. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be a walk in the park. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time is where are you going? Are you going up? Are you going down? Who do you believe in? Are you wavering back and forth? Are you on the fence? One day you're love and light. The next day you're dark and peace, or it's not this and it's not that. Is so I'm expounding on this love and light situation because apparently I keep getting sucked into situations where people want to challenge the Most High God. Because at this point you're not challenging me. It's your egotism. Or you know what I'm saying? It's their egotism. They're challenging the Most High God regarding my love and my light and what my truth is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, again, you are free. You have free will. The Most High God don't even control what we do. You know what I'm saying? So you have the free will to believe what you want. right? That's your ultimate choice and your ultimate decision. Nobody can tell you what to do. Nobody can create your reality. They can advise you, they can assist you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't want people to follow one part of what I'm saying, but then don't follow the other parts. Yeah, it's an imbalance. Like, we're here to bring balance back into this system. You know what I'm saying? So I heard out with the old and in with the new, and that's just what it's gonna be. Is that's what I feel like. So I'm gonna expound on this for a little bit. I don't wanna, because I'm not coming at nobody. That's not what the message is for. Period. Confirmation. I'm not coming at nobody, but I am letting it be known. I have a voice. Everybody has their voice and their, you know what I'm saying, their right to expose or express, or, you know what I'm saying, expound. And the Most High God has pushed this on me once again, like I said. So yesterday, all right, like, there's a situation, one situation, not multiple. Yeah, and it comes sporadically. It's like, oh, today we're going to send a demon in to attack your love and your light. We want to test your mobility and see how dedicated and true you are, how much light you're going to emit, how truthful you say you really are, right? I had a situation that occurred yesterday. All right, they want to test where I was spiritually. And I had to deal with somebody who was very rude, disgusting, mean-spirited, unhappy within themselves. Because you couldn't be unhappy with me. You don't even really know me. So it's not personal. And I had to deal with a person. Now, there's multiple ways I could have reacted to the situation. But the situation that was placed on me by my spiritual team, and Archangel Michael was there with me the entire time, along with his counterpart and my spirit guides. The reaction was love. At the end of the day, that's what it was. Like I said, I could have reacted any kind of way. All right. And I really had to step back, take myself out of the situation. I'm like, let me take my ego out of it. All right. And so what I ended up having to do is counteract the situation with love. And love is the highest frequency. So people out here claiming, you got to fight dark with dark. You got to do this. You got to do that. First of all, last time I checked, love, LOVE, love was the highest frequency of the entire universe. So what are y'all saying? What are, you know what I'm saying? Not y'all specifically. I'm just generally speaking. Like, what's going on? Like, where's the twisted? What is y'all getting twisted? Or what are you not opening your mind and your heart to? You need to look within. If you got to always counteract evil with evil, if you got to always, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying being ignorant. I'm not saying be ignorant to what people do. I'm not saying turn a blind eye. Christ said turn the other cheek. That's what Christ said, out of love. But I'm not saying you have to be ignorant to what people are doing to you. You got to be ignorant when people come up against you. How do you deal with the situation? Because you're the one that's being assessed. I heard you're being assessed. It's not about what that other person doing. It's about what you're doing and what you're bringing to the table. Are you standing in your love and your light and your truth? Or are you giving in? Are you know what I'm saying? Are you hanging on to the belief of everything is not love and light? It can never be that. Well, that's what you create. That's a personal reality that people create for themselves. Last time I checked, the Most High God was love, and it was the ultimate love of all. Where would we be if we didn't have his love? We would be overran by evil entities and evil deeds, right? So I had to get on here and do that because he kept putting this on me. And I prayed several times. I'm like, I don't feel like, because I don't want to argue with people, whether it's online, over social media, in real life. I'm not arguing with anybody over what I believe. That's my truth, and I'm holding fast to it. And that's some of y'all truth too. So with that being said, love rules out all that. So if somebody's attacking you, they're coming up against you. You know what I'm saying? If they're spiritually coming up against you, if you have a bright enough light, guess who's going to win? Guess who's ruling out that energy? Because the dark hate the light. You feel what I'm saying? They hate the light. So if you're emitting enough light, they're going to flee from you. When you starve out the energy, you don't feed into the energy anymore where we are. And at this point in time, we don't continue to feed into the energy. Yes, you could do your reversals. Yes, you could send that energy back because that's not your energy. It does not belong to you. But more than likely, if you're standing in your light, you're standing in your truth, it's going to flee from you. Hold on. So yeah, so let me try to find my, let's get this tarot deck out. So yeah, so with that being said, like there are people here that want to do their divine will, and your divine will is to bring forth love and light. Not to tell people, oh, that the world is full of darkness. Yeah, that's your world. That's the world that y'all stuck in. That's the matrix that you're stuck in. And at the end of the day, you make your ultimate decisions, right? So with that being, look, I can't make this up. The lovers card at the bottom. This is what we're being called to do. True divine beings. I don't know what everybody else's role and purpose is. Maybe their role is to try to keep your heart chakra blocked off. That's what it lets me know. It just lets me know that people's heart chakra is not really all the way open like they claim to be. All right. And I run away from people like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, how does that elevate? I can't. I just cannot take people in their negativity anymore. Like from where I came from, you know what I'm saying? All my life, my entire, from in the womb, there's been negativity penetrating me and trying to overcome me. Like I've did that already. I've argued, I fought, I've, whatever you want to, I ain't never shot nobody. Okay. I stabbed people. I didn't did all of that like that. And it got me nowhere. It got me nowhere. But you know what I'm saying? Like stressed out and karma and you know what I'm saying? Like, so why would I still want to behold that energy? Like I've did that. I've conquered that. I've overcame that. I am a divine being. Okay. So at this time, I'm conduit to the Most High God. So you 11:44 on the time, and you on the same path as well too. All right. Yeah, your fortune is about to change, and I also feel like you may be challenged. The more love you emit, the more your brighter your light is, because your light is divine. It's an essence, and it gets brighter, and it draws in people who's unhealed. And you know what I'm saying? And it draws in people who want to challenge your love and how true you are, how 100 you are. So what they do is they come to you and they want to challenge you, but it's how you're going to respond. Okay? Yeah, I had to respond out of love in this situation yesterday. All right? No matter what that person felt. Hold on, because now they wilding out. Hold on. And as y'all see, the energies, they hate to see. They would love for your fortune to be stuck and stagnant because you're in a place. Look, you in an unhealthy place where you can't balance out things. Okay? You can't ground yourself. You can't be 100% in your heart center. They love that. Look. And this is why a lot of people are isolated out of my life and my energy, and I don't watch everybody, and I don't consume everybody and consume everything. That's why I'm being isolated. I'm being put away. The Most High God said have a special hidden place in his bosom. All right. So I don't know what's going on, but I really don't care. Because at the end of the day, like I said, people are going to have, look, head over heart in this situation right here. And you're being protected as well, too. Y'all are very logical. You're coming from a logical place. You're very analytical. Like you're speaking your truth. All right. And yet truth is about to become very abundant on you. You're about to be very abundant in your truth. And your truth is love. Period. Okay. Unconditional. And that's why, look, so many people of heart space are blocked. They have daggers in their heart still. They got a piece over here that's blocked, a piece here that's blocked, a piece there that's blocked. They still unhealed. They in a spiritual egotism. They in a spiritual ego. And look, I feel like they want to stop something for you too, because you're coming into your divine light, your divinity. All right. People want to throw rocks and they want to throw rocks at your feet. You feel what I'm saying? They just, I heard they just not ready to accept pureness. They not ready. They still need to heal. It's things that they still need to heal. And like I said, I'm not bashing anybody, but I'm just keeping it all the way 100. And I'm bringing forth the message of my Heavenly Father God, because that's what he asked me to do. Okay. So that's what I'm doing. So this is going to be for people that need to hear, who needs to hear it. Yeah. If they don't like it, they need to leave you alone. Quit throwing shots at you. Quit trying to challenge you. Yeah, they need to walk away from you. Don't challenge you. Don't throw rocks at your feet. Let you be. Just like they want to be. If that's how they feel, that's fine. I feel like y'all are perfectly fine with whatever people believe. And that's why you're elevating up. You're steady rising up. I see somebody on a cloud going up. Like, that's why you're continuing to go up, and they're there with all the karmic veil leading people down the wrong path. Speaking half truths. All right? Look. And you get to manifest your outcome. I feel like the Most High God is manifesting through you. That's who power you're bringing forth. It's not you. It's the Most High God's light. So they hate his light. They hate the Most High God's divinity over you. You're a conduit to the Most High God. Source of all things. Like, that's not your fault that they have daggers, you know what I'm saying, and bandages and unhealed pieces and particles in their heart space. They have to heal that before they can get to this place. Anybody that's still running around here trying to challenge you because you're full of love and light and you don't allow things to affect you the way it could affect them, they're unhealed. They are an unhealed soul. So you want to fight me? You want to go up against me because I'm full of love and light? No, that's your demon. That's the demon that hate the Most High God. Period. Okay? That's what that is. And they need to go reflect. They need to go back to isolation and continue to work on yourself. You're not all the way healed yet. You're in your spiritual ego. I would never follow somebody like that. I would never be around somebody like that because you're trying to bring me back to, you're trying to keep some type of chain over me. When we say we free, we free. How can I be free if I still believe that somebody's out to get me or pump fear in me or, oh, I know somebody gonna do this or do that or ha ha rah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know they do it. We acknowledge it, yeah. But like I said, at the end of the day, your light is so bright. You're getting to a point to where your light is canceling that out. Your light is from the divine. You're not, just light ain't your light. That's not your own light. That's from the sovereign source of all. All right? Look, nothing but the truth I'm speaking. The Ace of Swords. All right? That's where I'm going, okay? Thank you very much, the World card. All aboard, 144, let's go. This is where we're going. All right? Yeah, we're going to work together. That's what it was, time to work together. And all those that work against you is going to fall by the wayside. There's nothing you have to worry about. Don't even bring these people up in your conversation. Of course, yes, you acknowledge it. Yeah, I acknowledge it. I know this is what they're doing. I'm not slow. I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to protect myself. You know what I'm saying? Speaking the third term for everybody that's listening, you're going to protect yourself. Of course, you're not like, again, you're not going to be ignorant to what's going on. But how do you react in the situation? Are you going to feed negativity with negativity? Are you going to feed that dark energy? That energy want that darkness. They want that. That feeds them. Or are you going to starve it out? Look, I'm going to keep you at conflict, manipulating you. All right, causing a betrayal, a spiritual betrayal. Oh, your love and your light. No, they got to walk away from you. Or you're turning your back away from them, and that's just it. And they have to respect your boundaries. That's a boundary that you have put in place. All right? Last time I checked, when people, look at this. And that's why you have positive partnerships. Positive things coming towards you. And it's going to be very successful. Because your light. And those that is drawn to you saying, oh, you're not that nice for real, or your love and your light is not this, or is baby, check this out. Last time I checked, anybody that got into an argument and fought anger with anger, it didn't end good at all. Somebody got beat up, hurt, killed, shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't end. But last time I checked, personally, when I diffused the situation with a loving attitude, it was a win-win for both of us. And this literally happened yesterday. I'm not even kidding y'all. This literally happened yesterday. And I really had to, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not perfect. I had to step back and say, you know what? And I had to go in prayer. And I'm like, shh, baby, I'll come up out my flesh. I can check you. I can say this, that, whoop-de-whoop. But hold on. Who am I impressing here? Am I going to feed it to my ego? Or I'm going to stand in the light of the Most High God? I think I'm going to stand in the Most High God because there's been many leaders before me. And that master this. So I'm on the path of trying to master, bring it forth love. You feel what I'm saying? And bring it forth light. Because the light is the Most High God. So what are they saying? What are they saying? Yeah. Too smart. You're too connected. You're too tapped in to the real source of all. I don't know what everybody else out here doing. I honestly don't. But that's why they brought me forth, and that's why I'm here. All right? Justice to those who do have an open heart, and their heart is wide open, bursting open. I see y'all heart space is growing flowers out of your heart. There's lots of growth and potential coming out of your heart space. All right? Your hearts are activating. Look, overflowing with love. I can't make this up. Okay? Whose hand is this? This is the Most High God light pouring into you. So people that don't like your light, they hate God. Now, dwell on that. Dwell on it. Yeah, you're being bossed up. You're going to sit on a throne. All right? Because the Most High God is placing you there. You're the true leader. All right? Because of your heart space. Love will get you any and everything. All right? Tell me it don't. Tell me it don't. Anybody out there can go against that and contend that? I can't make this up. At the bottom of the deck, 9 of cups. All right? Yeah, that's because they're blocked. Look. The Most High God is going to wipe these people up out of your, I heard off your timeline. Because this is what they want to cause. They want to cause strife. They want to say, no, that's not who you are. That's not who you really are. That's not what you really do. Or the world really don't exist. Well, that's your world. That's what you make. You know what I'm saying? That's what you make of it. You can't tell me what I got going on over here. I got brand new cycles opening up with the Most High God himself. My connection keeps growing closer and closer to him. I get direct messages. All right. So, yeah, period. Y'all are very determined. People are finna be left out of the cold from this divine light. Because this is what they're spreading. This is what they're putting forth. All right. There's no room for that here in the 5D. There's no room for that. I can't make this up. Judgment. Look, to the swords here. They're going to feel betrayed. They're going to feel like, didn't Christ say, didn't he say something about when the time comes, people are going to be like, Lord, Lord, my Lord and Savior, God, cry, whatever. And he going to say, I never knew you. Oh, okay. That's what he meant. Your heart, what was your heart at? And it don't matter what you called him. All right. Because the names, all that has been taken away from us. But that we just erase all that. All right. It's what your faith and it's what your heart. He reads hearts. When the last time y'all read the scriptures and it didn't say that? It didn't skipped over that. He reads our hearts. Right. Okay. That's what I thought. That's what I had thought too. Man, I know we on the same page. What's this conflict about? And I'm not going to stay too long on this, but it's disgusting. And that's why, again, you're not for everybody. I ain't for everybody. And I love it that way. Because I don't want to attract anything to me. Okay? Because when you attract anything to you, this is what they want to cause in your life. They want to make you conform to what their standards are. That's your standards. All right? I'm the ultimate decision maker over here. Y'all are the ultimate decision makers. And what your truth is. Because at the end of the day, if you follow the Most High God, or your God, or Buddha, or Allah, or whoever your God is, source, it all boils down to that one thing. Nothing outside of that. Okay? Look. This is being poured out over y'all. You're very wealthy in love. All right? You're the true 144. All right? You're not a fake or a pretender. You're the true 144. Look. Y'all making a very strong decision to follow your heart. All right? That's what it is. I'm finna get ready to get up out of here. That's what it is, man. Like, I didn't even want to come on here and do this. Dang. I didn't even really want to come on here and do this, but I'm telling y'all, ever since yesterday, like 2-3 days ago, when I had did my last little reading, I would see like certain videos, and then I would hear people talking, and it's like, why does this topic keep coming up? All right, that's because I'm attracting this into my light. All right, people are drawn into that light because they're lacking something within themselves, right? That's what it is. And then they like, well, I hate your light. Like, there's no way anybody can be that loving. Well, Christ was, Buddha was. Yes, there was. Mary Magdalene was. Yeah, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of leaders before us who was. Stop lying. Stop being liars. You're making yourself out of a liar, and then you're trying to turn them into a liar. Look, I can't make this up. Remember who you are. Some of y'all are ascended masters, and so you will understand this message. This ain't gonna resonate for everybody. Like, look, I cannot believe this. Open your heart. Open your heart. All right? It's time to open your heart. Let me put that up there again just in case y'all didn't see that. Open your heart space. If you haven't already, some of y'all are headed to this. You like, I've been through so much too. Like, that's not who I genuinely am. I am a person who love. I like to love. I like to help people. You know what I'm saying? Help. And when I say help people and be charitable, that don't mean every time Dick and Harry. All right? Because people lie too much. People just want to use and abuse. No, you follow your instincts. That's what I mean. Where your heart is being, look, lead with confidence. Where your heart is drawing you, lead with confidence. This is what you're here to do. You can't be confident to lead anywhere when your heart space is, you know what I'm saying? It's still in the process of mending itself. It has to be 100%. It can't be bits and pieces and fragmented. It has to be 100%. All right? And whoever like it, at this point, I don't care. Like, I don't really care if they like it, they do, they don't. I'm saying this respectfully. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to like this because at the end of the day, I have to stand before the Most High God. And I want him to say, job well done. Regardless, you tried to help certain people. You tried to help the people who, you know what I'm saying, who have their heart open, or you tried. That's my ultimate goal. Okay? Look, speak your truth. Speak your truth. There's gonna come a day and time where y'all might be challenged with this situation too. Or people telling you what you ain't. Cleanse and detoxify yourself from individuals like this. And you can always kill them with kindness. You don't have to stand there arguing. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do none of that. You could pray to block out their negativity. Yeah, you could pray against what they doing towards you. Absolutely. You can reverse that energy right back. Who said you didn't have to do that? That don't mean you're not full of love and light. That means you're protecting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me one. Give me a car here. Yeah, abundance is coming to you. Man, because I'm not getting back on here to do another reading. I had got a dream. I got a dream about, and I feel like this is for the collective. Those that resonate with me. I don't resonate with everybody. And I'm going to keep saying that because I don't. I'm not for everybody. But those that resonate with me and those that's on my timeline and my waveline. And there's enough of us. I had a dream about fish. Like, there were so many baby fish in this dream. They were in the water. They were hopping out the water. I was scooping up all these little baby fish, putting them back in the water. And so when I looked it up, even though I do know fish, it represents fertility, growth, expansion, abundance, a connection with the divine. You know what I'm saying? Look, abundance. All right. And I'm just like, man, the collective is doing the right thing. Those that I resonate with and that resonate with me, they're doing the right thing. They're on the righteous path. They're about to step into an overflow of abundance because you are and you're studying your truth and authenticity. All right. You've healed any bitterness, or you in the way of healing any bitterness, anger. You know what I'm saying? Like, that cannot survive in this new world. Didn't y'all read the scriptures? What didn't they have? They read the scriptures yet? I mean, I know all the scriptures ain't correct, but you put two and two together with your intuition, that cannot survive the new life. What's going on? Like, give me one final message. I'm getting up out of here. Look, bring in music. Archie, harmony. Yes, it's time to bring harmony and peace. That's what the new world is. Harmony and peace. Like y'all gonna become so healed to where the things that you say sounds like music to people. It's going to become a time where people are gonna be so lost, looking for somebody to love them. All right, that's what's got us here in the first place is hate, the disregardance of other people's feelings, not having any capacity. I'm an empath, naturally. Okay, I have compassion for a lot of people. All right. Do I get along with all people? No, I don't. Do I feel bad for people? Or do I, you know what I'm saying? Like, hope that things could be different for people? Or, you know what I'm saying? I might sit back and pray and, like, man, I wish that person could really see. I wish they can really understand to the detriment of what they're doing. But I can't be the judgment over that. All I could do is pray and let it go. My enemies, like, I get glimpses of my enemies and the things that they're suffering. And I feel bad. I do. I feel bad, but I mean, it is what it is. That's what they brought on themselves. I didn't force anybody to go up against me. You didn't force anybody to go up against you. So they're going to receive their recompense either way it go. They're going to get their payback. They're going to get their due just. You know what I'm saying? So you really don't have to do much but continue to heal yourself and elevate and expand this light that's flowing down. This light is being poured into you from the top of your head to the crown, to the sole of your feet. Back down to the earth. It's pouring through you and throughout you. Continue to radiate it and let it expand. So I'm up out of here. Strengthen your boundaries while you at it. Look, I cannot make this up. Look at this. Bring in love. I cannot make this up. Strengthen your boundaries. Continue to strengthen your boundaries. The more you strengthen your boundaries, you have respect for what people can do to you. That don't mean you don't love. You know what I'm saying? It does not mean you don't love. But you're not going to continue to allow them in your presence to bring down your morale and bring down your integrity. And that's what that is. So I love y'all. When I say I love y'all, I mean that. I don't just say it to be saying it. It's not a part of any script. I truly mean that. I don't have to know you. I know you spiritually. And I love you. And I'm sending you nothing but unconditional, unwavered love. And that's what it is. Like, you don't have to love me back. I get enough love. I have plenty of love. I have plenty of children here. And I have plenty of divine beings that love me unconditionally. So with that being said, I will see y'all in the next reading. Okay? Have an excellent day. And I just hope y'all are able to get some time to yourself to meditate. Tap in the source. Get all your answers from source. Pray. All right? I love you. See y'all in the next video. Bye.